Good day, viewers, and welcome to your daily dose of the Viewpoint with yours truly, Mabhanga. You know, it is important that at times we listen to words of truth and wisdom. Those of you who are Christian are familiar with Christ's words. That wisdom will at times come from the mouth of babes and sucklings. What is my point? We often get the truth from where we least expect to get it from. Recently, I came across an audio from a West African brother who vehemently criticized and lambasted Zimbabweans for their folly, general apathy, and failure to fix their country. I listened to the brother with an open and impartial mind. And then I said to myself, give that man a bells, so candid and truthful through and through. Compatriots, we have resigned ourselves to our predicament and suffering. We seem not to be doing anything meaningful to alleviate our plight as Zimbabweans. We have put all our hopes on politicians who frankly do not care about us, but want our votes to amass power for themselves. We run to foreign countries where we are not wanted, where we are abused daily and called foreigners and kwerekweres. We have failed ourselves with our cowardice. We expect the international community to come to our aid out of the blue. Guess what? There is no international community coming. We are on our own. We argue that ZANU-PF is a gun-toting gangster government that kills its own people, and it is ruthless. But almost all African countries have such governments. Yet they fight together and overthrow the despotic leaders who are far worse than ZANU-PF. Think of characters like Mobutu Sese Seko, Idi Amin, Charles Taylor, and Ethiopia's Mengistu. We have the best country, but we are cowards. We have the best minds, but we are so poor and so pathetic. Compatriots, we need to wake up, and now is the time. Thank you for the bitter truth, my African brother.
Good morning, people, especially those who are involved with the current situation in Zimbabwe. The Zimbabwe situation is a situation which every African is concerned with. And for us, some of us who've been visiting Zimbabwe, who are not Zimbabwean, we have seen what is happening in Zimbabwe. We have seen how people of Zimbabwe, they are really, really suffering. We have seen what they are going through. But in another reality, it won't be bad, or a person cannot be an enemy to say that the situation happening in Zimbabwe, it's their own doing, it's the Zimbabwean people own doing. The Zimbabwean people are causing the suffering for themselves. The issue of the Zimbabweans to blame outside world for their problems is not right. It's one way or the other to divert from the reality. It's one way or the other to divert from the truth. People of Zimbabwe, they've accepted their fate. Even the level of thinking of the Zimbabwean people is different from the other people of this continent of Africa. The way people of Zimbabwe think is different from other people around the world. There is a time when people used to say, we used to believe that Zimbabwe, they are the most educated people in Africa. But today I can tell the Zimbabwean people that they are the most stupid people in Africa. Because there is no way a country with many educated people, as they call themselves in Zimbabwe, will be suffering like the way they are doing. There are countries in Africa that they are suffering. People are suffering. People, they are having problems. But it's not like the way people, they are suffering in Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe is a country today, a police, they will decide whatever they want to decide, they will do. And they will get away with it. Zimbabwe is a country where life is normal for them not having electricity. It's normal for them to queue at the petrol station. From you park your car at the petrol station from 6 a.m. until 16 p.m. or you say 4 p.m. you don't get petrol. Some people in Zimbabwe, they sleep inside their car, inside their vehicle, just waiting for petrol. And the end of the day, in the morning, you hear there is no petrol. Zimbabwe is a country where bread price go up almost every 1 hour. They start blaming ZANU-PF, 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 everything ZANU-PF, everything ZANU-PF. If you start blaming ZANU-PF for whatever is happening in Zimbabwe, then you are a fool. You are a fool. If you start blaming this one, you call Chamisa, Nelson Chamisa, you're also foolish. Those people are few people. I don't know how many millions in Zimbabwe there, maybe 14 millions or 16 million. How can you allow a group of so-called ZANU-PF to capture your mind, all of you Zimbabweans? How do you allow a group of so-called MDC, whether it's MDC-T or 2 or MDC Alliance? You Zimbabwe are so many. You Zimbabwe are the ones suffering. Don't tell me that Chamisa is sleeping hungry in his house. No, it's not. That man, when he's having malaria, he wants to go to Palelanyatwa hospital. He can even fly to South Africa or go to Europe. People are suffering. It's not those politicians. Those politicians are millionaires. Those people are stealing money from your bank. They're stealing money from the revenue authority. They are taking money from the government. They are taking almost everything from the government. Those who are suffering, it's you. Millions and millions of you Zimbabweans. You go to hospital, no medicine, even Panadol. And you are still calling yourself, we are educated people. That education of yours is a madness. You start running to other country while you got a very nice country. You got mineral resources. You got almost everything in your country. There are many mineral resources. You are even giving it to Chinese people. I know some Chinese there who are mining that site. Where is the money going? How long people are you going to blame ZANU-PF for your nonsense? You are the one to blame. Wake up, people of Zimbabwe. You must wake up. You people, you cannot be foolish forever. You must wake up. This is the time for you people for Zimbabwe to wake up. This is the time for you people to Zimbabwe to take action. And let's go back to Libya. Gaddafi had the army, but people decided. Go to Tunisia. Ben Ali had the army with a big tank, fighter jets, but the people decided. Now, Algeria also, big army. Well, they used to say it was the best army in Africa, but people decided, took action. What's wrong with you Zimbabweans? You have accepted to sleep hungry. You have accepted to be in the country where there's no medicine in the hospital. You have accepted to be in the country where there's no roads. Good roads are not there. You have accepted where your right has been taken away. You are becoming your own prisoner in your own country. You are a slave in your own country. You Zimbabweans, don't be stupid. Don't be foolish. Wake up. It's not Mnangagwa. It's not your Vice President Chiwenga or the army generals or ZANU-PF leaders. It's you, innocent people of Zimbabwe. You must wake up, wake up, wake up. You are still dreaming. You are dreaming now. It's 3 p.m. and you are dreaming. What are you going to dream at night? Wake up, Zimbabwean people. Wake up. If it's a drug they give you to sleep, when I wake up. If you've been blinded by being told that you are educated, no, not educated, you are foolish. You are stupid. Change. You just want to go fill other countries. Go to Mozambique, go South Africa, go Malawi, go Zambia and become refugees. Go to Botswana, where people, they are now considering Zimbabweans as the criminals. They are considering Zimbabwe as problems, while you people are supposed to be respected. Change your country, oh. Wake up, change your country. Foolish people, change your country. Yes, and don't say you're not foolish. Stop that nonsense, Zimbabwean people. Stop fooling yourself that you're educated. Wake up, my brothers and sisters. Wake up. Wake up from that your sleep.